Second video on half guard. This is upper body grips. There's a few I might have missed here, but these are most of the ones that I use. So we'll start with what can we do with our upper body when our opponent has us with the crossface underhook. Some of it's a little redundant because from the last video we can go elbow inside for a elbow knee escape. We can go elbow arm on the outside of the knee if it's close for a trap and roll. Or just again, either of those can create an off balancing when the opponent resists. We can scoop or underhook under that leg, trying to go elbow deep. You can also reach under and grab the edge of the foot. These are all really good, useful grips that you use at different times. Okay, inside the knee, outside the knee, scooping the leg and the foot. In addition, from the lower body, we can use this arm towards the upper body. I'll use the V grip or thumb post or V grip, how you want to call it, C grip here towards the armpit. And this is good when they're really maybe trying to give me a lot of cross-face pressure. I can sort of shrug and use this V grip along with maybe a knee lever or just rolling to that side to help clear that cross-face. Even if I don't clear it all the way, I can usually create enough off balance. Hey, maybe you go into the legs, whatever happens, it's better than being stuck, squished. All right, so we've got the leg, the foot, then the V grip here on this side. So on the other side, when we're in the crossface underhook, we have basic overhook. All right, it works good with the knee lever. I have the over back grip. It's going to help relieve crossface pressure. If you don't know how to do that, you should experiment and try. It's a really important detail. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Now, when my partner sits up, then I have more room to operate, so more grips become available. We're a lot more offensive here. So we have a 2-on-1. This is on the side of the trapped leg. So I can just try to push the arm across, but usually it's a good combination with a knee lever here. So the knees in the mat like we talked about. Now I combine that with an upper body grip. The way that they'll have to resist, if I try to pivot for the sweep, they'll resist, just push the arm across, and you get back exposure here. So pretty straightforward. This is not a technical breakdown. This is just grips you can use. All right. So no matter what grip we get, our goal is just that we can continue to off balance and attack our opponent. We can have an underhook on this side, right? Maybe wrestling up to the dog fight. Maybe you get the underhook and you're down on your shoulder. You can also shift the legs and wrestle up from here, right? Sort of like I remember Lucas Leach and other guys doing that technique a lot, and I love studying that for years. So here we have more of defensive frames. Maybe you're getting a lot of pressure and you just need to relieve some of that pressure. And so you can use your elbow, cross frame at the shoulder to the bicep area. My other hand can be an inside tie. This is all defensive. They're really pressing, trying to get a crossface, and I'm protecting my head so that way I can have that energy. A little less common, you can slide down to the wrist and start wrestling up, going back to your underhook, taking the space that your opponent gives you. Okay, so these all combine well together. We also have this arm drag grip here. This is really good with a butterfly hook. It's very similar. You could also use this a Kimura grip here in a similar manner. A little bit different, but similar idea. It's basically a 2-on-1 on the far side. And when you get your butterfly hook in, and now look, we're right back into a really offensive game where I can use the arm drag grip. I can switch to an underhook. I can sweep in either direction. It's very good. You can also swim through, octopus style or reverse seatbelt. Any of these grips you can use in combination. So that's how this is going to work. You're going to use all of these grips we've talked about with all of the lower body positions we've talked about. So that way, no matter what lower body position your opponent has or what upper body grip you have, you're going to be able to keep off balancing and score on them.